Quick tips. What do you do when your espresso machine is not delivering any water like this? Now this can happen for a number of reasons, but I get this question pretty often, and this really applies to not only the Delonghi Dedica, but also the ECP series, to the Breville Barista Express, to the Gage Classic Pro, really to a whole host of espresso machines. If it's a brand new machine, or if your machine has been sitting for a long time, or if you allow air to get into the system, like I'm deliberately doing here, and which I do not recommend. If that happens, instead of water being in that pump circuit, you've got air in there, and you have to get the air out. So we're going to talk about the ways to do that today. The first thing that you want to do is make sure that your water tank has got, obviously, water in it. And you want to make sure that it is seated correctly. If you just lay it on there like that, you see it's still missing here a few millimeters. So we got to push that sucker down all the way. Now it's completely seated. And I've seen this problem on various machines. Make sure that your water tank is inserted completely. All right, so that might be your only problem. It might be that you just needed to set your water tank in there properly. But if that doesn't help you, I think what you probably need to do is prime the pump, prime the water circuit. And I think that what oftentimes people do is just press a button and wait for it to come out of the brew group. But what you have to understand is that a lot of machines have got this lever on the side, and the lever on the side bypasses the brew group. So what that means is in the brew group, you ordinarily have to build up pressure high enough to be able to overcome a little spring valve. But if you bypass that and go straight out of the steam one, then you allow a complete clear path for the water to run through and essentially for the air to push out of. So with that being the case, I'm going to try to simulate it. My machine is working okay, but I'm just going to simulate what I do when this happens. So I'll press the button to engage the pump. And if it doesn't come out of the brew group, I'm going to switch to the steam one. See, it's barely coming out. And then I'm going to switch in between, but usually I will try to bypass the brew group and just have it come out of the steam wand. All right, for me it's coming out now. And I'm priming the circuit right now. So that's what I would recommend doing if you have a machine that's giving you this problem, that it's not delivering any water. It's most likely the case that that circuit needs to be primed. It could also be as a third option that you've got some kind of defect in one part inside here. For example, the Delonghi Dedica is kind of known for the overpressure valve or the safety valve going bad over time. But when that's the case, you'll still get some water coming out of here. You'll just also see bubbles coming up in here. So there are a few things to diagnose, but I think that for the majority of people who are having this issue, it's probably the case that that circuit is got too much air in it and you need to purge that circuit with water. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments if it did help, and if not, write a comment and see if I can help you out. Until next time, I say happy coffee drinking and happy espresso drinking. Bye now.